So this one is about just explaining something that I recently noticed by talking to a very learned person in a specific field. And the reason why I think this must be shared is because it shows us one very fundamental thing that all of us sense it, but how important it is. Okay, so why I theme this is with such a title is that you'll understand. Okay, so there's a clear pandemic going on. Okay, clear pandemic. I met someone who was more than 10 years into some field and a very, very noble field, that I really admire, and they've really done a good job and a lot of inner growth and self awareness. But one thing that was genuinely missing was like impact was there, but some element was missing, and I will tell you what, okay? It's that basic intuition that often we develop in our childhood. And what I mean is to simply enjoy multiple subjects in multiple ways. Now, like if you approach a science student, their ability often to like appreciate art is not there, or if you get an art student and for them to appreciate science is not there. Like what I mean by it is it's simple, it's details, aesthetics, you're not able to connect the subjects together, and to simply enjoy creativity and like understand the joy of creating and channelizing the higher self into you. And I'll tell you, like, what I feel is to go forward in life, right? To be two ingredients for a capable human, or one is the value system, which I definitely saw a lot well established in them. The second part is authenticity, and by authenticity, I simply mean is that the sensitivity, to your senses and to your being and to your understanding. And I was really shocked to see that the sensitivity aspect was really like not really present, despite the value system being so solid and all of it. There was some sense of like I don't want to go to names and labels, but just that what sensitivity does is something I want to explain. Simple indicators of sensitivity, what they can be. Okay, to genuinely sense others' energy and not just assume. When you're spending time with people, you can clearly make out intuitively what they're going through and how much and how they should be talked to and how should they be approached to. Do I have this? I will tell that I'm still on the way to developing this strongly and trusting it. But as you do creative work, it just makes you very sensitive because what I want to really explain is that when you do creative work, we don't really understand the beauty of being creative, because being creative is being truest to yourself, and that's where the universe starts to reward you most for your alignment. People realize how creativity enables the mind, to be universally sensitive. Right now, you have artists who are rude, antisocial, money moved. So that's like not true artistry or creativity. It's something like a small fraction of it. Okay, true creativity just enables you at a different zone altogether. You can make out by a conversation with them. They will not be overly confident. You will see some sort of vulnerability flowing through them, and there'll be a sense of calmness and relaxation. I do not have it because, to be honest, I have lost this flow of thinking for a really good amount of time trying to chase a lot of material success. But my aim is to get back into this, and I think I would start like simply by talking about all of this. So yeah, it's simply about talking about this pandemic that even among the artists is missing. You need to start enjoying and being sensitive to this, and I hope to create a space for like having these discussions where we start to talk about this sensitive aspect of us. One is the values part, definitely, which makes us a better human, but the second part is authenticity. What are you really looking for? And this kind of narrative is not really meant for all, but the ones who greatly are impacted by art. But to be honest, the sensitivity is developed in childhood, which most of us leave it. Regardless of you hate art or hate creativity in any field, if you have that sensitivity, you really like land up creating a mark in any field that you are, without even realizing that you're creative. So yeah, I would like to just end this here, and it's a beautiful conversation and a very essential one to have.